Hey everyone, welcome back to the Educated Collins channel. How you doing? First things first, I finally got Inked Doctor Doom. Take a look. I want inked. Alright, let's open this sucker. Yes! Yes! Finally! Oh my god, finally! Other important news is the series drop down was released. Finally, they've announced the cards that are going to be dropping down into the next series. If you are paying attention or if you're like into the community, you should already know what cards are being dropped down. They have been following a set schedule. And fortunately, I was worried things might change, but fortunately, nothing changed. It is the cards you would expect if you are paying attention. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to discuss all the cards, what it means, which cards you might want to be looking out for, things like that. I'll see you on the other side. Shuri, Bass, Black Panther, Valkyrie, Super Skull, and then Statue, Motor, Ghost. Like, no one's really talking about the Series 5 to Series 4 stuff, right? Usually when you see people talk about the series drops, it's always in regards to the Series 4 to Series 5, and that's really because those are the ones that matter, right? Still paying 3,000 for some of these cards can feel a bit rough comparative to being able to get them for free if you're a Series 3 complete, or getting them for 1,000 gold if you pin one of them in the shop. So definitely think the left side here is a little bit more impactful than the right side. I don't really there's like Raven. I guess that's a statue lover. But other than that, there's not really too much people promoting stature. Modark is okay, but a lot of people that want Modark have it because it's a series pass card. And then Ghosts is really underwhelming. It's kind of hard to find a particular deck that really shines with her in. You could say control decks are the closest to having it shined, but a lot of archetypes don't care whether you go first or second. Like they don't care. So there's just going to be a lot of matches where it doesn't do anything. And that's really where it feels bad, where you could be playing something that does something. So hey Alexander, hey, thank you for the 3 months, much appreciated. I hope you've been doing well and having and chilling out. But yeah, definitely the Series 4, the Series 3s are significantly more important. Basque is a staple right now. It's really good with Hitmonkey. It's really good with just general tempo units. And I mean, it's definitely one of the better cards you can pick up even before it dropped to Series 3. Shuri needs no introduction. It's been dominating the meta for the past like 2 months. So it's definitely a card you could have gotten. Their one caveat for Shuri in particular is we know for a fact that it's going to get nerfed. We know for a fact it's getting nerfed. Next patch, so when it drops to Series 3, it's getting nerfed. Now, is that a problem that, hey, it's now available to more people, it's getting nerfed? Honestly, yes, I would say it's a problem that they're doing that. But it did need a nerf, right? Like, the issues that they weren't able to identify Shuri was a problem early. When I think a lot of good players could identify Shuri was a problem immediately. Like day one, I was like, Shuri is a problem. However, the issue is like no one was really focusing on Shuri because it was a Series 5 card, and there were other arguably more problematic cards in the meta. But I really think it was like if you have any, if I really think you could have figured out that Shuri was going to be an issue very quickly. So the fact that it's taken almost like multiple months, right, before they've really addressed the card is just where I question the at least the balancing team and really the people that are figuring out when to balance and in what time frame. Anyways, moving on. Black Panther. This is a card that is okay. It's not like super crazy. There are some synergies with it with Shuri or with some locations, but it's not like a crazy card. You haven't really missed much if you don't have the card, so it's fine to be in Series 3. It's not a crazy impactful one. Maybe the least impactful in all of the 5. Super Scroll is pretty good. It's definitely a card that in the right metas, in the right matchups, is omega strong, like very, very powerful, can win you the games by itself. It's just that a lot of decks also don't run ongoing, so in those matchups, it doesn't do anything. So you just have to be aware of the matchups where it's really good and the matchups where it's really bad. So definitely a good card. It just has like more of a niche tech answer than the rest of them. And then Valkyrie is also a nice solid tech choice, but opens up some game plans where you can play Valkyrie in Cerebro. You can play Valkyrie as your like Shang-Chi alternative. Obviously, Shang-Chi is better, but Valkyrie has the upside of being able to synergize with more cards. You can do like Ant-Man Valkyrie is a very popular combo and things like that. So it definitely will see play. So this is definitely, I would say, the best Series 4 to Series 3 drop so far in terms of the quality of the cards. Definitely last series drop was like awful, like ignorable in terms of the quality of the cards. This one is not ignorable. This one will matter. So definitely cool to be seeing these cards drop down. The other Series 5 to Series 4, like, it doesn't really matter, but overall, it's a cool particular set of drops. It shouldn't be surprising for people. It's going to be coming out on the 18th of this month, so in less than a week. So it's pretty late for them to announce the drop, but a lot of people have figured out the cadence of what's dropping and when they're dropping, so it shouldn't surprise anyone. But yeah, definitely take care of yourselves, you guys. Learn something. I'll see you in the next one. Is this a YouTube recording?
Educated calling snap. Once you watch him, you won't go back. He'll treat you to Marvel Snap. Your skills will be improving. How you do